Hey everybody, so we recently did a video, VIP versus Dave Ramsey, got a lot of mixed reactions. So in today's video, I want to address some of those comments as well as some of the hate that came with it. So stick around for this one. Hey guys, welcome back to the VIP Financial Ed YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, we help you go further, faster with your finances. We do it with a lot of out-of-the-box thinking and strategic banking. And my name is Matthew Pillmore. I'm the president of a company called VIP Financial Education. We provide one-on-one coaching to families, to small business owners, to individuals who are looking for that hand-holding experience so their decisions can be much better and results can be much faster and safer. So today, what I want to really focus our time on is this recent video that we did regarding Dave Ramsey. Boy, oh boy, was I in for a treat releasing that thing. Listen, it's not the first video that we've released talking about Dave Ramsey. So as to why this particular video ended up getting the type of response it did is unexplainable to me. However, it was also really eye-opening, and I thought it deserved a bit of clarity where we can come in and not just clear some of your questions, but clear the air so that we can show you guys the level of respect that we really have for you as Dave Ramsey's army and for Dave Ramsey himself. Now, first of all, I want to be very, very clear that we support anybody who teaches fiscal responsibility. So from that respect, we're always in a position of supporting Dave and his main intention. His main intention obviously is to create a basic foundation of financial knowledge and behavior so that you can go up about your business in a traditionally fiscally responsible way, build wealth over the long term. And that's okay. We have nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, if you're not following Dave Ramsey's approach, you're not a great fit for what we do. So to clarify, what VIP does differently is we take it to a whole nother level. For those of us that believe leverage is an important piece to creating wealth, Dave Ramsey's process isn't enough. We already have achieved the fiscal responsibility necessary to create a long-term stability, but we're looking for more. As entrepreneurs and as investors, that path, that roadmap is just far too slow. Yes, it is safer. Yes, it is a more conventional, conservative approach to how you would manage your money. And so again, we give full support to that. But with leverage, you can achieve things you can't if you're not using leverage. And so what we've done successfully as entrepreneurs and as investors is created significant amounts of money by practicing what we teach on the channel. And these are just our results. We also like to share the circumstances or case studies of people that have also achieved a lot of success using what we teach on this channel. So there are countless examples of that, which I would encourage you to check out on the channel too. So we're not the only people succeeding with this, but I do want to clarify that this isn't for everybody. And neither is Dave Ramsey's process. Dave Ramsey's process isn't for me, for example. So we're kind of opposite as far as the sides of the spectrum that we spend our attention focused on. And one of the biggest things that I want to kind of address that separates us is the individualized attention that's given. If you're looking for a solution like Dave Ramsey's where his scale is so large that he's entering people into these group solution options, whereas we're working with people on a one-on-one level because we choose to stay very small in terms of the size of personnel that we have. We're more of a boutique operation, which means that we can only take on a small number of people every year. The number is exactly 1 per day, 365 per year. That is our total capacity. So obviously our business models are completely different. From VIP to Dave Ramsey, we're looking at focusing on different priorities. And even if we had more room, we realize that our message is intended to benefit a much smaller percentage of people than Dave Ramsey's message. So I would strongly encourage you to take a closer look at the various options that you have. There are many ways of skinning the cat, as they say. And when we're looking at skinning a cat from a mathematical standpoint, what we're metaphorically saying is growing your cash flow. Now, if you reduce down the two ways of growth of cash flow, it will always include making more money and spending less money. When you do both of those two things simultaneously, you have a lot more money left over at the end of each month. All of that is discussed on this channel. And one area that Dave and I agree heavily about is the danger of debt. Debt is always going to be the risk. So if you're using leverage, like we teach on this channel, like we do, to create considerable wealth ourselves, you have to do that in a very responsible way. There's a good way of doing it, and there are worse ways of doing it. And the key is having that extra hand-holding experience so that you can make sure you're doing it correctly. If you're not doing it correctly, it opens up many possibilities of making mistakes, which can be not only expensive, but extremely time-consuming. And it also means that you might not see things that you otherwise would have if you had just simply had another expert set of eyes evaluating the circumstances beforehand. So guys, just to be clear, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your feedback and your comments on the channel. It's been really, really interesting to see what different perspectives are offered according to what you've been learning this entire time you've been studying either Dave Ramsey or others. So we couldn't evolve without you, without your feedback and these fresh perspectives. We don't have a dog in the race. I'm not here to tell you that leverage is for everybody. I'm here to tell you that for those of us that leverage is great for, it works wonders. For somebody that leverage is not right for, we would be looking at a different approach to holding that person accountable to a better way of getting where they want to end up. So we're completely impartial on the subject. It's a matter of hearing firsthand what perspectives you guys have and what's worked well for you, so that when we see compatibility elsewhere, that can be recommended as well. So guys, it's going to be really interesting to hear back from you again. The Dave Ramsey Army, I want to hear from you guys. I know that we don't necessarily agree on every single approach to how this cat should be skinned, and that's okay. The dialogue and the interaction allows us all to strengthen how we go about our own personal road mapping. And so I hope that you'll check out the other videos, continue to compare and contrast what you're learning on those other channels. Tell me what you think Dave Ramsey might say about this video. If this is something that you think will clear the air, wonderful. If not, no problem. We'll go ahead and just start cutting a video regularly to just continue to try and clear the air. I don't want Dave Ramsey to hate me. Dave, if you're watching this, we love you. Thank you for everything you're doing. And if you're one of Dave Ramsey's students, keep up the hard work. Guys, it will pay off. And as long as you're diligent, as long as you're consistent, as long as you're doing your homework and you're comparing and contrasting all of your decisions, then you can go forward and feel as confident about what you've been choosing to do as possible. And I think that's what this is all about. It's living the lifestyle that you want. If you're not yet living the lifestyle you want and you're following Dave Ramsey's methods, perhaps you've been following them for years, maybe it's time to check out another way of doing things. If it's been working out exactly the way you want it to, and you're living the perfect lifestyle, then why change? You should continue to do that. So I really appreciate you taking a moment to hear us out on this, and thanks for your feedback. We'd love to hear your comments below. Does this clear the air? Should we do more videos? Do you want us to talk more about Dave? We're open to anything, guys. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video here. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notifications button in order to get that alert when we drop new videos. We've got some really exciting videos coming out right now regarding debt weapons, including one about a $50,000 unsecured business line of credit that doesn't even show up on my personal credit report. This very same account from 2005 to 2015 made us millions of dollars. It's paid in full. We don't owe any debt either. So one thing that Dave and I definitely agree on is get that debt paid off. Guys, we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until we see you then, make it a great day and take care.